Alrighty. All right, let's go ahead and very gently find your way onto your back in whatever comfortable position you feel you need today. So if that looks like with your legs out straight, awesome. Maybe you want to take constructive rest where we keep our knees bent and we just move the heels out a little bit so that the knees can knock in towards one another. But just take a few moments here to settle in and get comfortable. So if you need to move around a little bit, that's fine. And when you feel comfortable, think about starting to soften your eyes or close them. And we'll take a big breath in here. Don't worry about where it goes. Just take a nice inhale. And then open your mouth and exhale and just let everything go. And we'll do that 2 more times, just inhaling nice and deep. Exhale to let everything out. 1 more inhale. And exhale. And let the back body settle back into the ground. Noting how we're transitioning from doing into more of a being place, just being here. Let yourself settle into some stillness. And just notice what parts of your body are touching the ground right now. Take a breath in, and then on the exhale, just see if you can settle and become a tiny bit heavier. Notice any areas that feel talkative to you. Excuse me. Is there any part of your body that feels really alive and energetic this morning? And again, we're not looking for anything in particular, just what stands out. And then take a moment and notice the quieter areas of your body this morning. And just knowing that these 2 things, the quiet, the louder, can coexist at the same time. Along with feeling the heaviness of your back body. And as you inhale, maybe feel some lightness in the front body. Think about your inhale opening and expanding. The exhale softening and settling. Again, both these things existing here at the same time. And then draw the awareness all the way onto your breath this morning. Just noticing where it goes. And without straining just begin to allow the breath to slow down a bit. Extend your inhale. Elongate the exhale. Again, staying comfortable, staying with a sense of ease. Coming into a slow, steady breath pattern. And maybe just grab a sense of letting your exhale be a little bit longer than your inhale. And if it helps to count, maybe inhale 4, exhale 5 or 6. Or just simply grab a sense. Just feel as though that exhale is a little bit longer. So no stress, no strain. Staying with the sensation of the breath in the body. Where do you feel it? We'll take a moment here to just notice your state. Are we feeling energized? Are we feeling calm? Are we feeling tight? Are we feeling open? Just acknowledge whatever it is that's here and present for you in this moment. Just take a couple more rounds of breath. Now, if you have the knees bent, we're going to extend the legs. And everyone's just going to move their feet out to the corners of your mat. And we're going to sweep the arms up so that they're at the corners at the top of the mat. And we're just going to inhale, we're going to stretch open. Just think about open, expansion, breathing. Spread your fingers wide. Reach the feet away from you. Keep breathing here as you stretch and get long and open. Take another big breath in and feel the energy pouring into every single cell of the body. Filling yourself with energized energy flow here, just to start out. One more breath. Big breath in, get long, get wide, get open. And as you exhale, slowly curl yourself in, grab your knees and draw your nose up to your knees and curl into a ball, nice and small and tiny, and rock side to side. Take one more inhale and exhale, just release back, knees bent. Take one breath here. Noticing how that felt to move, just those two little movements, and then make your way slowly, however you want, up to seated. Using props if you'd like to lift the hips, or just keeping the hips on the floor, your choice. Nice, comfortable seat. So we're just going to start nice and simple. Excuse me, easy peasy this morning. Let's go ahead and inhale the right arm up and exhale. Just take a simple side bend. Let the left hand rest on the floor. Side bend, up and over. Keep both sit bones on the floor. Reaching those right fingers. Inhale, think about lengthening the right side body. Exhale, settle into the space you're creating. Let your gaze be intuitive, up, down, or straight. What feels best? Inhale to bring the torso upright, and as you exhale, draw the right hand across to the left thigh or knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, keep the length, and exhale, take your gentle twist here. Try not to yank yourself with that right hand into the twist. There for support. Couple breaths here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, return to center. Right hand on the floor, left hand, inhale up, exhale, side bend over. Use your breath here, creating the space in the left waist. The left rib cage lifting up and away from the pelvis. We'll inhale to bring the torso back up. Exhale, let the left hand come over to the right thigh or knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, let's take the twist. Settle in for a couple breaths. Slow, steady, even breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, return to center. Take a couple shoulder rolls. Up, back, and down. And then we're going to move into table today. So please take your time to get there. Coming onto our hands and knees. And today for cat-cow, I'm going to ask that we tuck our toes. So just tucking the toes under gently. And instead of having the hands directly under the shoulders, I'm going to move the hands about one handprint out in front of us. So just a little variation on cat-cow today. As we inhale and we let the solar plexus drip to the floor and we lift the tailbone and the gaze, we're shifting the hips back maybe a couple inches. As we exhale, drawing the solar plexus and belly in, coming forward, bring the shoulders over the wrist, shifting forward, rounding into the back. So inhale into your cow, shift the hips back. Exhale, come forward and round and dome into the spine. Tuck that chin towards your chest. Inhale, cow, sink back. Exhale, round forward. So we're just rocking back and forth in our cat-cow this morning. Really letting everything sink down when that inhale happens, the belly. Exhale, rounding as we draw the belly up and in, rounding into the upper back, pressing the floor away. Couple more here. After you take one more exhale into a cat, let your inhale bring you back to a neutral spine. Keeping the hands as they are, keeping the feet as they are, we're going to inhale the breath. And as we exhale, begin to float the knees, press the front of the mat of the way. We're starting to come into a very, very deep knee bend, downward facing dog. Keeping the knees bent here. But still think about lengthening the hips away from your shoulders, really getting long in the spine here. Gently press one heel and then the other towards the floor. Just starting to feel some lengthening in the back of your legs. And then just come into your downward dog. Remember, soft knees are absolutely fine. Still pressing the mat away. We're going to lift the heels, bend the knees, and inhale. Bring the gaze forward, dropping almost into that cow pose. Exhale, press forward and dome like we did into the cat, coming to bring the shoulders over the wrist, chin to chest. Inhale, press back into our downward dog cow. Exhale, round into downward dog cat. So just like we were doing in our cat cow, inhale, press back. Exhale, round, glide forward. Inhale back. Exhale, round. At any time, please feel free to drop the knees and stay with the regular cat cow if you'd like. We're just going to move back and forth a couple more times. Inhaling, exhaling, rounding, doming, tuck that chin. Next time you come to an exhale, inhale to press back and exhale, drop the knees, keep the toes tucked, drop to the forearms. Walk your hands out further, keeping the elbows lifted, and drip your forehead towards the floor for puppy pose. Keeping the hips elevated. You can shift the hips back maybe an inch or two, getting long underneath those arms. Inhale, lift the head, start to glide forward, drop onto the forearms. Extend both legs back, come into forearm plank. Keep the gaze down at the floor, press into the forearms, inhale your breath. Exhale, drop the knees, drop the hips, untuck your toes, Sphinx pose. Inhale, slightly draw your heart forward towards the top of the mat. Exhale, move the elbows out, lower the nose to the mat, draw the hands back to your midrib. Inhale, press to table. Tuck your toes and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift those hips, press the top of the mat of the way. Move if you need to in your down dog or settle into some stillness. We're here for a breath or two. Big breath in. Big exhale out. One more, big breath in. Exhale out. Lift up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, send the gaze towards the top of the mat, and begin to tiptoe walk your feet up towards your hands. However you need to get there. Once you come to the top of the mat, keep the knees soft and dangle. Just let everything hang loosey-goosey. Shake the head out if you'd like. Let the shoulders drape forward. Hands are heavy. Opposite elbow grab is also an option here. Whatever feels that your body really needs right now. Listen to what your body's telling you. If you have the opposite elbows, just let the hands melt to the floor. Everyone, inhale up halfway. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, take a nice fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and press into the feet. Arms sweep out. Inhaling, rise to standing. Reach all the way up. Feel that openness. Spread the fingers. Exhale, bring the hands back to your side, sweep it up through the midline and draw the energy to your heart. If it's comfortable, close your eyes here and just breathe. What do you notice? Can you feel your heart beating? Maybe resting the thumbs against the chest. Take a moment to notice if you can feel your heartbeat. Take a big cleansing breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And float your eyes open. And let's take an inhale and sweep those arms all the way up. Reach, spread the fingers. Exhale, start to soften the knees. Swan dive, arms out to the side and come into a fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding down, stepping the left foot back, find a lunge. Settle in here, inhale, sweep up, crescent. Exhale, bring the hands to cactus arms, settling into crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, slowly bring the hands back down on either side of your right foot. Right hand, inhale, sweep it back, out and up to the side. Take a twist out to the right. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, get long, reach the hips. Exhale, settle the heels in. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the gaze towards the top of the mat, and step or tiptoe walk up to the top of the mat. Inhale up halfway once you get there. Exhale, soften and fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, inhale, sweep everything back up. Fingers wide, reach, open. Exhale, all the way down to the sides, gather it up, hands at heart, right onto the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, soft knees, take your fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, take that fold and step the right foot back, left foot in front now in your lunge. Find your steady lunge. Inhale, take the arms up for crescent. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come back down to the mat. Inhale, the left arm sweeps back, around, and up. Exhale, it comes all the way back down to the mat. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, come up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the knees to the floor. Walk your hands out nice and long, melt the heart and head into puppy pose, hips stay above the knees. Take a breath in puppy. Inhale to lift the head, come down to the forearms. On your inhale, lift those knees, forearm plank. Hold yourself here for one breath. On your next exhale, drop the hips and knees, untuck the toes. Inhale, draw the heart forward for Sphinx. Exhale, nose to mat, arms come back, hands at mid-rib. Inhale, take it through table. Exhale, take a child's pose. Find a big breath. Back of the body, side of the ribs, everything expanding. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, glide into your table. Now, if you have blocks today, I would certainly invite you to use them if you'd like to have them to support you in your practice. We're going to be coming into the lunge. We'll be drawing the right leg forward first. So if blocks are something you like to use, please go ahead and make sure you have them. And everyone will go ahead and we'll make our way, drawing the right knee forward. Give that foot a help up and come into a low lunge, knee on the ground. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, settle in just for a breath, letting the hips drip without forcing. And then we're going to tuck our back toes, lift the back knee. Again, finding that steady, feeling solid in this lunge as we inhale, rising the arms up, finding crescent once more, and exhale, hands into cactus arms. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the heart, come into a baby back bend as if we're opening our fingers wide, opening the heart and looking up towards the sky. And exhale, we're leaning forward, taking the arms all the way back to airplane arms and lean out over your right knee. Inhale, bring it back to the cactus, open up the heart, fingers wide. Exhale, back to airplane arms, lean forward. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, take it back, down and forward. Inhale, go ahead and bring it up, open. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, drop your back heel, turn yourself to the side of the mat. Toes are out, heels are in, bring your hands down to your side. So standing here again, toes out, heels in, wide leg pose. We're going to bring the hands together in front of us. We're going to inhale all the way up. Draw a line through the midline, all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, sweep both hands towards the top of the mat, down and around towards the back of the mat. Bend into the back knee. Reach, skater pose. Coming back, reverse. Inhale, sweep it all the way up and around. Bring the hands up. Exhale, hands to the back of the mat, sweep around to the front, bend into the right knee, forward into the front knee. Reverse, inhale, bring it all the way back up to center. This time as you exhale, bring the hands out to your side, hinge from the hips, draw the heart forward and come halfway down. Take a breath here. As you exhale, bend into the left knee towards the back of the mat. Bring your right hand down right by the inside of your left foot. Inhale, twist, lifting the left hand up. Turning the heart towards the back of your mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower that left hand down, it meets the right. Sweep the hands along your mat. Bend into the right front knee and inhale, sweep all the way up. Come back up to the center of the mat. Exhale your left hand down to the side of your left thigh. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes to the top of the mat. Inhale. And exhale, take a little bit of a reverse, reach up and back, maybe gaze up under your hand. Long in the right front side of the body, take one more breath. As you exhale, keep that length and come halfway forward. Reach the arm out as if you were holding a tray and offering it out to somebody. Left hand, inhale, sweep it all the way up and over as if you're now holding a beach ball in your hands. Next breath in, flower the arms open into triangle. You can support yourself on the shin or the thigh if you'd like. Gaze again, up, down, or straight, your choice. Inhale your breath and come all the way back up. Both palms are up. As you exhale, Begin to bend into your front right knee, lift your left heel, and sweep and twist all the way around to the right side of your mat. Take a breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, drop that left hand down to the floor, coming into a twist. Drop your left knee and, excuse me, untuck your toes, still in our twist. The next breath, we're drawing the right foot back, the left foot turns out a bit, inhale it out. As you exhale, drop that right foot to the floor and the right arm up and over, supported side plank, reaching. Inhale your right arm all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring both knees to the mat, turn towards the mat and sweep that right arm underneath, lower the right shoulder and come into thread the needle. Rest your head down. You can take your left hand, leave it right where it is, reach it out above you if you'd like. Keep the hips lifted above the knees, take a big breath here. And exhale, let the body do the work. Just the weight of your body here, helping open up that back of the right shoulder. If you have the left hand extended, begin to draw it back. Place it on the floor in front of you and we'll inhale. We'll unwind, we'll just reach that right arm up. And then exhale it back, finding table. Maybe sway. All right, let's do the other side. So this time we're going to be drawing the left foot forward. So however you want to get there, go ahead and bring that left foot up. Place it between your hands. Inhaling the breath and exhaling, just letting the hips melt without forcing. We'll tuck those back toes. We're going to lift the back knee. So I'm making a little adjustment here to make sure I feel more steady and solid in the foundation here. And on the next inhale, let's go ahead and take it up all the way to crescent. And exhale, bring the hands to cactus arms. Good, let's go ahead and on the inhale, really open the fingers wide and lift the heart and gaze towards the sky. As we exhale, let's bring it forward and sweep the arms back, airplane arms. Inhale to bring it up and open wide. Exhale, forward, reaching back. Inhale, open. Exhale, all the way forward. This time, inhaling, open. Exhale to stay. Fingers are spread wide. We're wide open, taking in all the energy we can. And inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, drop your right knee, turning to the side of the mat. Bring the hands down to the side. I'm going to just switch because I don't like having my back to you. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to inhale those arms, hands in front of us. Inhale it up straight. As you exhale this time, going ahead and taking the arms out to the left and the right, coming into skater pose towards the back of your mat. Inhale, take it into the reverse and all the way back up. Exhale out to the right and then back, skater pose, opposite side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, arms out to the side and folding over. Again, long spine, hinging from the hips, not doming into the back. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, this time bending into the right knee, Bring the left hand inside the right foot. Inhale, twist and open out to the right. Right arm reaching up. Inhale your breath. Exhaling, that right arm comes down. The fingers are going to sweep along the mat. We're going all the way back, all the way up and around. Inhale. As you exhale, we're bringing the right hand down this time, touching the side of the right thigh. Draw your right toes in. Turn your left toes towards the top of your mat. Take a breath in, inhale. Exhale, take the reverse, leaning up and back, creating that really long length along the left side of your body. Stay with that here. Notice how that feels. As we come forward, you want to keep that sensation of length in the side body. So let's inhale the breath. And as we exhale, coming forward, again, keeping that length, not crunching into that left side, and reaching out, hold your tray. Take your left arm and inhale, sweep it all the way up and over, grab your beach ball. And then on your inhale, flower your arms wide open and find your triangle. Where does your gaze want to be? And take a moment to soften your jaw. Inhale, come all the way up. Our palms are up. We're going to go ahead and switch back to the other side of the mat here. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to start to bend into that front knee, lift the back heel, breathing in, and then exhale, sweep all the way around, take your twist to the other side of the mat. Palms are still up. Take a breath here, and exhale, we're bringing the right hand to the mat, left arm up into the twist, drop your right knee, and untuck your toes. On your next breath in, we're going to start to shift the right foot out, hips come back, the left leg sweeps up, back, reaching. Exhale, the foot drops and the left arm, reaches up and over, supported side plank. As you inhale your breath next, bring that left arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, turning the body and torso towards the mat, drop the left knee and sweep the left arm down and through, drop to the left shoulder. Thread the needle on this side. If you walked your left hands out, on the other side, walk your right arm out. Or keep it close by if you like, your choice. Big breath in here and exhale. Allow the weight of the torso to melt, helping to gently open your left shoulder. Draw your right hand back if it was extended. Press it into the floor as you inhale. Unwind, twist open, reach the left arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Walk your hands out long. One more puppy pose here. Inhale the breath. Exhale, the hips sink back maybe an inch as the forehead and heart melt towards the ground. Begin to lift the gaze, drop onto the forearms. Inhale, tuck the toes and lift the knees, forearm plank. As you exhale, the knees and hips drop into Sphinx, untucking the toes. Inhale, we draw the heart forward. Exhale, we release, bringing the nose to the mat, hands come back to our midrib. Inhaling through table to exhale into our child's pose. Take a variation of child's pose that best fits you in this moment. Maybe you want your hands by your sides. You can stack the arms, rest the forehead, or leave them out long. What would feel best in your body right now? Few breaths. Noticing where you can find space and openness. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, lift the head, begin to press the torso up, and we're going to come up onto our knees. Your choice of whether you want to have your toes tucked or you can have the tops of the feet on the floor. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms out in front of you, leaning back just a little bit. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lean back, engaging those thighs. Keep the belly drawn in. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lean back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Feel those quads turn on. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale, turn the thumbs down, sweep the hands back behind you. Bring your hands to either side of your sacrum, fingers pointing down. Draw the shoulder blades together, elbows back. Lift through the heart. As you exhale, begin to take it back into a baby back bend, coming into Camel Pose. Take it just to your edge where you feel sensation. Notice if you can feel that opening through the front body and into your quads. Keep the hands on either side of the low back for support to help keep the pelvis moving forward a bit. As you inhale, slowly, gently come back out, release the arms out to the side. As you exhale, cross your right arm over your left and give yourself a great big hug. Or you can go ahead and eagle up your arms, wrapping your right hand around the left wrist. Either way, wherever you have it, make sure your elbows are lifted up to the shoulder level. Inhale. Exhale, we're bowing forward, doming. Sinking the hips back just a little bit, reaching. If you have the eagle arms, reach your fingers for the floor, tuck the chin to the chest, everybody. Inhale, come up, unwind, take the arms out to the side. Exhale, left arm over right, other side. Hug or eagle arms. Inhale. Exhale, doming, sinking the hips towards the heels, just a couple inches. Take the chin towards the chest, back body, upper back opening. Inhale, open it out. Come up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Last puppy pose, everybody. This time, come to your forearms. Drop the forehead towards the floor. Bring the palms together. Stay here or bend your elbows and bring your palms up back behind your head. Inhale the breath. Exhale, take the hips back an inch or two. And just notice if you feel any sensation underneath the arms, around onto the back. If you have the hands behind your back or your head, I'm sorry, drop the hands back to the floor. Everybody's palms are on the floor. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just lift the head up off the floor, place the palms on the floor, slowly bring yourself up to table and make your way back to seated. And once you find your seat today, it might feel good to just roll those shoulders a little bit. Just move around a little bit and notice what you're feeling all around your shoulder girdle, onto the back, how those shoulder blades are feeling on your back. You might notice we did a lot of work with the upper body today, opening up with this beautiful weather we're having, just kind of opening up and taking it all in. So once you're in your seat, if you'd like to go ahead and have a blanket underneath you, it might be helpful to elevate the hips today. Again, your choice. So we're going to take the right leg and we're going to tuck the right foot gently towards the left hip. And we're going to cross the left foot over. Now, your knees don't have to stack right over one another. If they do, that's great. And if not, that's great too. You can keep it more loose just by having the left leg kind of cross over. It can even come out in front a little bit as well. But we're just kind of looking for a gentle cross leg here. But we want the left leg on top and the right leg underneath. We're going to take the left hand to the side of the mat, just like we did at the beginning. Inhale the right arm up and exhale. Side bend out and over. You can keep this right arm soft. You can drape it over the head if you'd like. Just take a couple breaths into the right side body. Inhale, bring the torso up, and just like we did, we're going to exhale that right arm across to the outside of your right knee or thigh, or left knee or thigh, sorry. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, keep the length and take a gentle twist out to the left. I'm just letting my hand rest loosely, using my forearm here to just help support the twist without being aggressive. Gaze out to the side that you're twisting, out to the left. Inhale your breath. And as you exhale, slowly unwind. Lean back into your hands, unwind the legs, take a few sways. Feet on the floor, just sway the knees. And then come back on up and we'll switch to the other side. So we're going to take that left foot over towards the right hip. Let that knee drop. And however you want to go ahead and cross that right leg across the top, whether you're stacking your knees or having a little more loose, it's all good. Find what's most comfortable for you today in your body. Place the right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, take that side bend. Again, maybe keeping that arm nice and relaxed, just draping over your head. If you feel like you want to be more energized, take that option. Always, always doing what feels best for you in the moment. Sending the breath into the left side of the rib cage, the left waist, the left side of your hip. Inhale, bring the torso upright. And exhale, gently take that left arm over to the right, outer side of the right thigh or knee. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, find a twist. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. Slow, steady inhale. Full, complete exhale. Take a breath in. And exhale, slowly bring yourself back to center. Lean back to unwind those legs. Give them a little sway. And then come to sit and extend those legs out. Give them a shake. Coming into just a simple forward fold, Poshma Tanasana. I'm going to keep my feet roughly 4 to 6 inches apart. I'm going to slightly flex the toes back. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale, drawing the navel and the heart forward, out over the thighs. Come to where you begin to feel sensation in the back of your legs. And exhale, let the hands land, whether that's on the floor, your shins, your thighs, so that you can relax the shoulders a bit, keeping the spine long here. Flex the toes back if you'd like more sensation. We'll take one more breath in, and as you exhale, now begin to soften and dome forward. Let your chin gently drop towards your chest. Let the back body round. Shoulders melt forward. Notice your inner awareness, your inner landscape. As you take your next breath in, simply lift the chin away from the chest. Place the hands wherever you need to support you and slowly return yourself back up to seated. Alrighty, so I'm going to come up off my prop if you have one. If you have a blanket or a block and you want to keep that handy next to you, you can go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to scooch the hips up towards the mat. We're slowly going to roll down onto our back. So however you want to get there, if you want to just hold onto the knees, if you want to support yourself, just coming onto your back. Keep the knees bent. Let the arms lay at your sides and sway the knees side to side. Come to stillness. Bring the right ankle to the left knee. Coming into reclining pigeon, we're going to lift that left leg up, reach through, maybe grabbing the back of the thigh here. Drawing that left knee towards you just until you start to notice the sensation in the right hip. Think about being kind to yourself here. Without feeling we need to go to the very end range of the motion, super, super intense sensation. What would be softer and kinder here? Still feeling that opening in the hip. without it being jarring or so incredibly intense. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, keep the legs as they are and drop the left foot to the floor. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, keeping the legs as they are, we're going to just let them all drip over to the left, coming into a pigeon twist. Bring the arms up, grab opposite forearms so that you have a little rectangle box shape here. Take one breath in, and as you exhale, draw the elbows over to the right. Keep your breath smooth and steady. As you inhale, bring the arms back to center. Gently bring the knees back to center and unwind. Moving on to the other side, we're going to cross the left ankle over the right knee. And when you're ready, begin to draw the right leg up, grabbing the back of the thigh if you'd like. And same thing here, drawing it in just enough that you start to notice sensation in the outer left hip. Maybe take a moment here and start to notice. Earlier, as we were more active, we checked in, we felt our heartbeat. Can you grab a sense of how your heart is now as we have done a few of these more introspective, slower, gentler poses? Noticing how it's calming us down. Take one more breath in, and as you exhale, legs stay just as they are. We just drop the right foot to the floor. Take a breath in, and exhale, let all of that just drip over to the right. Bring the arms up and cross those arms, grab opposite elbows or forearms. Take a breath in and exhale. Draw the elbows over towards the left. Soften your jaw. Take a slow, even breath in. A slow, steady breath out. Next inhale, bring the arms back to center. Bring the knees back up to center. Unwind everything. I'm going to give you a choice here. We'll take constructive rest, which again is on our back with the knees bent, heels out, and the knees knocking in towards one another. And maybe just placing the hands on the low belly. If you have a prop and you would like to take a supported bridge and feel you want to just lift those hips a bit, I'll give you that option. And remember, you can use a block, or even if you have a towel or a blanket, you can just roll that up and slide that underneath the pelvis. Remember placing whatever prop you have along the bony part, the back of the pelvis, not in our low back. So whether you're in supported bridge, constructive rest, however that looks, close your eyes here for a moment. Let the hands rest on the low belly. Steady and even the breath out. And just drop inside. Once again, take a moment to notice what part of your body is the most active right now. Where is the sensation most vivid? And then switching to the areas of your body that are quiet, not as loud. And then come to that place where you can sense both energies coexisting in this same moment. Active and the still, the loud and the quiet. The energized and the calm. If you're in supported bridge, gently lift the hips and remove your prop. Lower yourself down. And we'll begin to move into Shavasana today, but first, if you'd like to take any other movement, anything that your body needs here, you are your best judge, you are your best teacher and guide here. And if you're feeling ready, go ahead and extend the legs out long. Drop the arms to the ground. If the eyes aren't already, let them soften and close. Take a big breath in. Deep, big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Everything drops back. Softening all the muscles of the face. Corners of the eyes relax. The eyes fall back away from the eyelids. Let the jaw soften. Let the front of the collarbones relax, softening the shoulders back. Feeling the heaviness of the arms. Take a moment to bring all your awareness into the palms of your hand. And what do you notice there? Can you feel the life energy in the palms? Bring awareness to the torso, the heart space. Softening the chest, resting the shoulder blades on the earth. And softening the belly. Release the hips of any tension or gripping. Letting it drain down the thighs as they get heavier through the shins and the calves. Feeling the weight of the heels on the floor. And finally draining everything out through the feet and out your toes. Know that you have everything you need in this moment. And you're supported. So you can let go and just be and rest. Shavasana. Please begin to draw your awareness back onto your breath. Inhale your breath. Exhale, let it go. Take a couple more nice, beautiful, deep breaths. Begin to open your hands, spread the fingers wide. Feel the energy, open yourself up. As you breathe in, feel the energy entering and spreading all the way through the body into each and every cell of your body. Let that energy help you find the movement you need to take you out of Shavasana today. Find a gentle movement to help bring you over onto your right side. And spend a few moments there on your right side with your breath, with the beautiful energy that you yourself cultivated in your practice today. Knowing that you can just gather it all up and take it with you and hopefully carry it with you through this beautiful day. When you're ready, please join me coming back to a comfortable seat. Once you arrive, please bring your hands in front of your heart. Soften or close the eyes. Sealing our practice with a breath together. Inhale. Let's exhale and let it all go. Fingertips draw to the forehead so that we may have peaceful thoughts. To the mouth for kind words. To our heart for loving action. From my heart to yours, thank you all so much for a lovely, wonderful practice. Thank you for sharing your energy today. The love and light in me sees and honors that beautiful love and light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Oh, thank you, everyone.